Hey YouTube! So I finally got round to doing this. I was kind of just waiting for something to happen, and the thing that happened was I acquired a black P-Bass scratch plate. This one I kind of put it up for sale. It's not mine, it's my pal Wayne's, and he sent it to me to rewire it. And this is the scratch plate. It was on a mirror one, but it was broken, and there was a bit of mirror that was cut out the middle, and the thing is it just looked rubbish. I was just thinking, I bet it looks pretty good with a black P-Bass plate. And let's be honest, I think it does. To be honest, I think it might actually look better with the black plate than it did with the silver, even if it wasn't broken. So this is, if you can see it through the camouflage, a Fame series Hondo. Does it have a number on it? I think it does. It's an 861. So the higher the number, generally on a Hondo, the better it is. So you get a lot of the H76 is the Strat you always see. And the top of the range one's like 1080. So this is like a 750 something. Fame series is not like, you know, like Epiphone series by Gibson or it's like Fame was their professional line. The standard ones are just Hondos, and then when they got higher you get Fame, and there was another one called Formula 1, which was a similar sort of thing where you're getting sort of more pro spec guitars. So the hardware in this is total top notch. These tuners are absolutely gorgeous, which I would steal them if this was mine. See, they kind of look like propellers or screws or grovers. So I think you're looking at nearly £100 worth of tuner on this guitar. The bridge is exactly the same bridge that's on my Washburn Vulture, which is my favourite bass I've got. Big massive brass cubes, and it's through strung, so it's like super solid. Is that a serial number? It looks like it might have had a serial number. 501. 1985, I think that probably ties in with. I've rewired it as well. Originally it did have the P-Bass and the sort of the jazz bass humbucker type thing. It had two switches, so I made the switches do things, and I've worked it out that the better way to do it is just to wire it like a jazz bass. So basically you've got a volume for the P-Bass pickup, a volume for the humbucker, and then a tone control. The output jack was already on the end, so I kind of had 3 holes to fill. I've also changed the pots from A500 to B500, so they work much better with these pickups. Into the Marshall MD B150. Then that's the neck pick, the P-Bass pickup. This is the humbucker jazz bass. Both of them. Sorry, I did the tone all the way up. Personally, I am not a big fan of having more than one pickup in a bass. It does look cool. I kind of like most of my. Well, there's one there that's got a jazz bass pickup in it as well, but really I just really need the P-Bass pickup. So it's basically you can just run it like a P-Bass, just ignore that middle knob, and full on P-Bass. The sound of rock. So I didn't paint this. I quite fancy copying the paint job, to be honest. I think it looks stunning. It looks very 1985, but this is a factory finish. A few wee chunks and dinks out it, but not bad. The neck's in really good neck. There's, no. It's also got a brass nut, so it's brass to brass. So I'm going to try and sell this again. I tried to sell it, but to be honest I think it's just because it looked so awful with the previous scratch plate, and there was a slight modification. Actually the only thing that didn't go well was, see if you look here, there's another screw hole there because the scratch plate I took off the P-Bass was slightly longer here. Had to do a wee bit of cutting here to get to fit on the neck, and I had to take out 2 wee crescent moon shapes there to get to fit over the edge of the jazz bass pickup. But apart from that, it fits great, covers up all the holes and stuff. So I mean, if you really wanted to get this was just like a modern generic Chinese scratch plate. So I think it actually came with pickups as well, but these are still the original Hondo ones in it. You could get a mirror one for, I don't know, about a tenner or something like that, and you could just, all you need to do is a wee bit of filing to get these two in, and a wee bit of filing there to fit the neck pocket, and it fits straight up. let's stick on some drums. Bit more treble. That bass. We didn't leave very much room on that backing track, did I, by playing that amount of bass? I'm seriously tempted for playing this in the Black Sabbath band to take a guitar amp as well and play, like, see that playing the bass, so that's it through the, oh, with a lot of reverb on it, so I'm not gonna laugh. So there's it through the first pedal, and then there's it through the bass amp, and then there's it through both at the same time. I think that's really good. I might be trying to use that. I'm kind of glad this isn't mine, because I would really struggle selling it. Because it's not mine, I'm not going to buy it. But if I'd managed to acquire this, it wasn't, and it was actually belonged to me, I'd be getting kept, because it's totally rocking. The tune, as I said, the tunes alone are kind of worth half what I'm asking for it. So coming back up for sale, probably put it on eBay. Bit of a long video for the eBay. I normally try and do like a 2-minute video for eBay, but sod it. If anyone's after a truly awesome bass and wants something a little bit fancy, because I mean, P basses are the best basses. It's kind of all you need. You don't really need anything else, and it's just like, not only is it just a good quality, I mean, you're better than a Mexican vendor P bass. It's also got a pointy headstock and it's tiger striped, and I suppose it's got the second pickup as well if you really wanted maybe a bit more for your popping and slapping, which I can't do. So what it's for? It's for Steve Harris type Iron Maiden runs. Yeah, so I mean, you can't tell. This is awesome. I love it. I would totally play it. If I was in a band, if I was the bass player in Kraken House, I would totally play this. I don't think it's really very Black Sabbathy, although obviously it could play Black Sabbath with the best of them, but it's not really the sort of look I'm after, I don't think. So, up for sale, rocking, love it. Possibly up for trades. It might take a wee bit longer for me to get back to you with the owner. But I mean, miles better than any Squire. Well, okay, apart from the ones that they made in Japan, the JV series. Miles better than any other one. Nice, heavy, rock solid, basically what you want. If you're a Steel Panther tribute band, then how can you possibly get any better than this? You can get one of the sort of modern, is it Satchel, you know, kind of actually does sort of guitars a bit like this, but they just look like they're 80s. This is the 80s, this is 1985. This is hair rock and all that, and glam. If you're in a glam rock band, how can you possibly have a better bass than this? It looks pretty cool if you painted it yourself, that's quite cheesy, but the fact that it's actually a paint job makes it even better. rock on, catch you later. See you tomorrow for the live stream. Think up something to ask me and I'll do it. I've got some Magnum, so I should be able to get suitably plastered really quickly. Rockin'! And press the button.